Truth hurts, don't it?
No.
The Fightgeist MVP of 2020 is, of course, Randy Orton. I think we can confidently say the best wrestler of this year.
100%. 100%. The best wrestler this year. I mean, dude, he's set the Fiend on fire. He's brought back the Legend Killer. He killed a bunch of legends. Had a match with Christian, unsanctioned. Killed the Big Show, killed Christian, killed Edge, killed Ric Flair, killed Shawn Michaels. Had a hell of a feud with Drew McIntyre. Personally, my feud of the year. All the matches with Drew were absolutely amazing. It had that big match feel that I've been missing for a while because it's always been Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, and Goldberg, which should have felt like a big match feel. I don't even want to think about it. Horrible times. It's giving me nightmares. It's giving me nightmares. I don't even want to go back to that. I want to erase that time from my head because now Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre, when they would fight, when they would have their promos, their feuds, all that was just so beautiful. And I mean, dude, Randy Orton started off feuding with Edge, killed Edge. Amazing. He won the title, lost it, broke my heart. Fought the Fiend, killed the Fiend, set him on fire, set Alexa Bliss on fire to end the year. I mean, there's no one better. I mean, his character is perfect. Brought back the Legend Killer. His in-ring, it's like, I don't know if he started caring more or what, but he was just so good, so good, so good. If you want to know what wrestling is, watch Randy Orton in 2020. Watch watch the Raw from 6:15. Okay, this is what defines 2020.
Yeah.
You want to know what defines 2020? Forget coronavirus. Forget not being able to wrestle for months. Forget all that. Forget all that. That doesn't matter. You know what defines 2020? Wrestling. And you know what are the 3 wrestling shows that really define wrestling in 2020?
June 15th
June
Raw.
15th. Yep.
October 5th Raw.
October 5th.
December 28th Raw.
3 best Raws of all time.
Right.
That defines wrestling. That's not just for the year. That defines wrestling. That was the greatest Raws of all time.
And here's the
There's
thing.
never been a better Raw than those 3.
Here's the thing, too. Those 3 Raws, what defined those Raws, were Randy Orton. But Randy Orton, overall, has absolutely been the wrestler of 2020. Whether it is match quality, whether it is promo quality, whether it is just his look, he just looks like he is himself again. There have been years in the past couple of years where he's come to the ring wearing a hoodie without any sleeves, and it's like, dude, what are you doing? And he's coming to the ring having WrestleMania matches with AJ Styles that aren't good, that suck, where there's a light in our eyes, when we're there live, and there's a light shining in people's eyes.
Turn the lights on, we can't see!
Well, we were lucky because we weren't in the rows that had the lights in our eyes, but you had Randy Orton stinking up the joint every time he'd get in the ring. You had him getting on the mic and cutting like maybe an okay promo every once in a while, or maybe he comes to the ring and just goes, the 3 most devastating letters.
And that's R-K.
And that was his promo. It was one of the 2. Now what it is he comes to the ring and you are stopping everything and you are looking right at that TV and you're saying, Randy Orton's about to say some real shit. Not only real shit, but he's about to say some really dark stuff too. He's going to threaten to kill somebody by the end of this promo. He's going to say a couple of lines you're going to remember for a while after that promo. And, even when at the lowest point of my appreciation of Randy Orton a few weeks ago, when the Fiend feud started, and I was like, well, why is this happening? I just want him to be champion or involved in a title picture or something. I don't want to see him fight the Fiend. What happened? They had one of the matches of the year at TLC, the Inferno match, not only because of the match itself, but of course the finish, where he literally murdered the Fiend in cold blood, or I guess hot blood, because fire and stuff. But he set him on fire, set the ring on fire. The Fiend is a dead man. Alexa Bliss potentially is a dead woman, and it's all because of Randy Orton. In fact, he seemed to have killed Ric Flair a little bit a couple months ago as well. He punted Ric Flair in the head so hard that the lights went out. Not Ric Flair's lights, but the lights in the building. No. And only for Ric Flair to return and be driving an ambulance for some reason and have Shawn Michaels on the roof of the ambulance. It was a whole thing. But, I even liked that. Even the most ridiculous parts of that Randy Orton Drew McIntyre feud were awesome. Even the most ridiculous parts of the Randy Orton Edge feud, such as the callback to Chris Benoit's suicide, were awesome. I mean, I'm surprised they didn't do that earlier. You know what I'm saying? But and I think a lot of people don't remember either. Randy Orton made Big Show kind of a compelling character this year. They had a mini sort of feud between the Edge and the McIntyre ones, and even though the matches were not good, it was Big Show in 2020, and I was interested by his character's like motivations. I was interested by what he had to say, and then it culminated with, of course, Big Show falling victim to the Legend Killer as well. It was a beautiful year for Randy Orton, a beautiful man, and it culminated with Randy Orton, of course, singing Bohemian Rhapsody on Christmas. As all great wrestling psychos should, and of course, tweeting about Baby Yoda, it could not have been a better year for Randy Orton. When
it went down to the very last time he was on TV, dude, setting Alexa Bliss on fire. And he saw him in the Firefly Funhouse? Like, how cool was he just... How cool was his presence in the Funhouse? How cool is he just going into the Funhouse and beating up the puppets? Like, no one can do that better than Randy Orton. He is just perfect. There's no better wrestler right now than Randy Orton.
Right now, you pull your head out of your ass.
And even what he did with like Angel Garza, when Angel Garza and Andrade were, remember that they weren't getting along in his match. He said, "I know you grew up in the business like I did, but oh my God." He does everything that he does is just so beautiful and perfect, and I really look forward to him every single week on my TV.
And I hope at some point he gets that title back. I hope Edge can get his revenge on Randy Orton.
Let's say he does come back, which he won't. But if he does,
And I hope everything that happens for Randy Orton in 2021 is as good as it was for 2020. But for now, he can be the Fightgeist MVP of the year.
Yes.
Maybe one of the Fightgeist MVPs of all time just because of this year. I know he's hopped onto your top 5 list of all time just because of this year. And
no, he's on my top 5 because of, when I first started watching wrestling, I really liked him. He was one of my favorites, along with like Jeff Hardy and Undertaker. I mean, I didn't have him on there, and it kind of blows my mind because he's always been my favorite. So he's 100% on there. I just want to put that out there. He might even be number 1. Okay, maybe. Okay, is he better than Chris Jericho?
No.
Is he?
No.
They both are tied.
Okay, wow.
I'm not
Too
picking
far.
Jericho or Randy Orton. I'm not picking Jericho or Randy Orton. Come on. And all we want to say, we just want to get the message out there. I want to get the message out there that Randy Orton is the greatest wrestler right now.
Put a gun against the